All right, 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 all right. Can you see my screen? Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, awesome. Oh, what are you showing me, bro? It's not correct. Holy shite. Maybe it's maybe. Oh, jeez. Anyway, I'll just start like this, depending to that one looks right. So today we are looking at shape in design, and in the previous class we looked at grid, we looked at proportion, color, typography. We explained the three type of typography, major three major types of typography: um, the script fonts, the sans serif, and the serif. Then, so today we are looking at shape, right? And it might interest you to know that everything is made out of shape, right? A shape is a graphic two-dimensional plane that appears to be flat and is designed by an enclosing contour line as well as by color, value, texture, or typography, right? So if you look at this typography now, it's made out of shape, right? It's made out of shape, right? And it's flat, right? This entire canvas, right, is made out of shape, right? So shape is an important part of design. Examples of basic shape are circle, square, and triangle, right? Those are like the basic shape. Rectangle, circle, and triangle, or they call it polygon in Figma. Because with these three basic shape, right, you can basically create any other type of shape that you want. All other complex shapes such as oval, rectangle, trapezoid, pentagon, hexagon, octagon are derived from this basic shape. And that's why it's that you only have those limited, these three major shapes. Because out of this, you can now start creating the other one. For instance, I can even use this polygon, right, to create a star, right? You just need to work my way around it and I'll create a star. So you see how this is a four shaped star, right? So with just one basic shape, I'm able to like expand it and use it to do more other stuff. Now, shape are either geometric. When we say shape is geometric, right? These are geometric shape. Anything that has a definite side, right? Is geometric. This is geometric, right? Or it can be organic, right? So if you look at nature, right? Nature has organic shape, right? Look at the flowers in your garden. Look at look at what else can we use now? Look at the sky. Look at the cloud, right? They have very organic shape. It's not fixed, right? And then there are also some random shape like this. Now this is a random shape. It doesn't make any sense. If I do this, this is some random shape that you can say maybe is a call out, button, right? Now, their overall configuration can determine their inherent message. Now, shapes have different meaning, right? A shape that has four corner probably means that it is solid, it is strong, right? It's a foundation, right? And shapes that have the edge like this are supposed to having round edges. If you see this, you probably, oh, this is more friendly than this one, right? So each shape has their own meaning, and understanding all of this is really a great way to use them in your design to make your design stand out, right? For example, a soft curvilinear shape may appear to be warm and welcoming, whereas this is curvilinear, right? We call this curvilinear or rounded. Whereas a sharp angular shape may appear cold and threatening, right? Because I mean, if you look at knife, right, it has sharp mouth, right? So you can already start inferring that, oh, if this thing is sharp, then it probably means it's threatening, it's not friendly, right? So you can start making all those deduction. Now, again, I like to approach things in a very practical way. That's why I like to like show a lot of example. If you look at all these designs, right, they've done these designs and they've used several shapes. Look at this TEDx one here. They've made this design. The center of this design is the shape, which is the X, right? And then they put the humans inside. That's the yeah. So that's the if you look at this opera as well, the entire design is anchored on the O shape, whereas one part of the shape is using a solid, the other is using an embedded image, right? If you look at these other examples, you see the heavy use of shape in all of this as well, right? Let me zoom in so you can see, right? See how they've used shape here. Now they've also divided this Instagram like story into two, right? So the first half contains this one and then the text, and then the other half contains an image at the background and a shape with another image. So that's how you could use shape in your design. Look at this, they've used patterns, right? The same pattern that we were trying to create here that they used in this project, right? This pattern, right? This shape pattern. They've also sort of executed it in another way, right? Using shape to create pattern here. So when you look at this one too, using different shape to create a pattern, right? So that's how you sort of use it. If you look at this as well, they've divided the entire design into three. The first part houses the logo and the about the design. The second half, the second part houses the image, and then the last part houses the what's it called, the name and the job description. Now, some of these are some of my own designs, right? You can see how I have used shape, right? I use this shape, sort of this wavy shape, to make the flyer distinct, right? Because it was a series, MCM and WCM. And then look at this as well. So I basically use this shape that looks like Y, right, to give this the image more prominence, right? To also give the design a bit of life. I've also used shape here. So these are different use cases of shape. This number two is drawn out of a shape, right? And if you look at the background as well, I've used this circle, little dot as part of the design. And then if you look at this one too, I've embedded them inside the image, right? So that's how you should start thinking of using shape. And again, like I've been saying since the start of this program, right? The way you improve your design is to actually replicate more designs, right? That's the only way you are going to easily improve your design, right? No matter like the number of paid courses you do, if you do not actively and consciously replicate designs like every day, right, it's going to take a while for you to get better, right? So I'm going to do this, right? Because this class is going to be short as there are not a lot of people in the so I have a final project that I want you guys to work on, right? Which is to create a poster for the presidential candidate of your choice, right? And I think it should be a simple project for you to work on, right? Again, you go through uh, you go through Pinterest, look for ideas, right? You can see campaign flyers, right? Campaign flyers and search for ideas. You can go to Google, search for ideas, right? And collect your mood board, right? And then start taking several. Okay, I like this one. I like how this design is, right? Oh, I like how the design is. Oh, I like how the design. Oh, I like what they did here, right? And then okay, I like how they used this fingerprint stuff here. So you start to see like elements that you can put. Oh, I really like this guy here. It's really beautiful, right? Oh, I like this black and white. It's really different from everyone else. I like this guy. So you start to just pick what you like, right? Pick what you like, and from there, that's your mood board. And from there, you now start picking ideas from each of the flyers to create your own unique one. So that is really that about your projects, right? So uh, did you have any question for me? Okay. So also another thing I would also want us to like do, right, is to do a design challenge, right? So every day, I'm going to uh, I'm going to drop a a prompt on the group, and this exercise is solely for you to improve yourself, right? It's solely for you to improve yourself. And I mean, I would really want everyone to participate, right? Because it won't make sense, right? After this class, you still cannot, you still cannot do some certain things that should be really easy for you to do. So every day, I'm going to drop a prompt, right? So for today now, um, for today, what was I going to say? Sorry, for your final project, which is to design a flyer for your presidential candidates, right? I mean, I don't care who you support, but just design a flyer for presidential candidates, right? So tomorrow, when you submit this one tomorrow, then I will drop another for the rest of this month, right? To ensure that you at least you do one design a day, right? So that's the purpose of the. And again, if you need any help, right, you can always, if you go to YouTube, you cannot find answer, you go to Google, you can't find any answer, you can always come to my DM and ask for help, right? And I'm very much um, happy to lend my support. All right. Yeah. So you say, yeah, the class is over, right? So I would send this like to the group, thanks guys. I appreciate you coming around. Yeah, before tomorrow's program, so for this one, yeah, if you do this nice, it's fine. I said you have anytime from tomorrow, it's fine. Up till 8 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. Good night, guys. Yeah.